Hi, this is Alexandra with CJ's Elite Custom Competition Suits and Glam Competition Jewelry. We carry posing suits for men and women, both amateurs and pros. We carry bikini, fitness, figure, bodybuilding, and also men's classic physique shorts. We're doing a Black Friday sale. All of our suits are 50% off. Check us out online.
You're looking for the best? Look no further. Pride Nutrition, the highest quality supplement line in the industry. Today only, use the discount code MMR30 and receive 30% off and a free shaker cup to the first 50 orders.
Hey everybody, Mandus Buckle here with Midwest Muscle Report. We are at the 2016 Nationals, and we have a chance to catch up with the 2016 North Americans overall champion, IFBB Bikini Pro, Janelle. Ashley, how you doing?
Hi, how are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you is the question.
I'm amazing. I've been on Cloud 9 for the past few months, and just being here, another overall champion's about to be crowned tonight. It's just been a whirlwind. I did my pro debut just a few weeks ago, and I'm just enjoying off season.
So what show did you jump in? So you took the overall, and we were there. You looked phenomenal.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You know, there's not a whole lot of African American bikini pros.
It's true.
There really isn't. So first of all, that's a little bit special in its own. But what made you decide to jump right into a pro debut? Where was it and how did it go?
I think the reason why I jumped in was because there's no time like the present.
Right.
I was there. I was ready. I wanted to get my feet wet going into 2017. And I knew that I had big dreams. I want to be on the Arnold stage. I want to be at Olympia. And I know, why not? I'm right here. Let's just pump it out. I've been eating like this clean and working out for this many months. So what's another month? And I chose the Baltimore Pro. It's an inaugural pro show. They have an amateur show there that they've had for a few years.
Yep.
It's a pro show, and I said, you know what? This would be a great show. I love competing over in that area. I have never been to Baltimore.
Okay.
So, and it was just a great experience. My coach backed me up 100%. He was there, and it was an amazing experience. I actually got third on my pro debut.
Pretty good for your pro debut.
Which, against Olympians that I look up to, like Jennifer Onziti and Bianca Berry and Casey Samsel, people that I've been inspired by throughout my journey. So
your idols are now your rivals, literally.
That is so crazy because it's true. I don't even know. It's crazy.
Now, I had a chance to talk to you a little bit earlier. You were talking to Sarah. You guys were having lunch and chit-chatting like you girls like to do all the time about whatever it is. And and when I walked over, one of the things you were talking about is getting on the Olympia stage next year. Is that really your goal for 2017?
Yes, that is my goal. And I'm a person that if you believe it, you can achieve it.
Yeah.
And I am so hungry for that stage and for that experience. There's nothing that's stopping me. It's funny because I was talking to my fiance. He's not really into bodybuilding. I kind of got educated on everything. And he was just like, what is the point of Olympia? And why do you want to do that? And I sat there and I looked at him and I said,
I need a new boyfriend?
Yeah. First of all, let me revisit this relationship. No.
Yeah.
But I looked at him and I said, I want to be the best in the world. I want to compete with the best in the world.
Yeah.
And it just gave me chills. And from that moment, that was after I came home from North Americans, I just knew that I had to make it happen. I want to show not only girls that are aspiring to step on stage, not only girls that are aspiring to be pro, but African American girls that they can be up there and they can do well and they can thrive in this sport and have dreams, because we, like you said, we do need that diversity.
Absolutely.
So much.
Absolutely. Why do you think that the majority of African American competitors end up in figure or women's physique and not bikini?
Well, I honestly feel that happens because of our genetics and our muscularity, and it's not going to say it's easier to do, but it's like, who doesn't want to put on the muscle and who doesn't want to get bigger?
Right.
After my first show, and then after I did this show in 2014, I did nationals. my coaches at the time, they came to me and they said, we think you should move up to figure.
Right.
And I said, what? I love bikini. I want to be starting my stuff. I'm a former dancer, cheerleader. It's not happening. And they were just really pushing it. And I knew that I made a decision, that at that time I made a decision that I was going to do bikini, and that's all I wanted to do. And whatever I had to do, if it was come down in muscle, I wanted to do that. So I think that it happens because of our genetics, and we can put on muscles and it looks so good, and our muscle bellies can get so full, and you know, why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a challenge for us to stay smaller than it is for us to get bigger.
Right.
And that's a blessing and a curse. For me, it's been a blessing and a curse. It's been one of the things I've struggled with the most. So when I won in North Americans, it was like, finally, all this hard work and being lost, and should I move up or should I stay, or should I do less cardio, should I not lift this heavy? It finally was like, oh my God, it paid off. Thank God.
You know, it's funny you say that. You've had a long, hard road. Well, long is relative, but it's been several years.
Yeah.
I had the privilege of interviewing Peter McGough.
Okay.
And one of the things we touched on was so many pro cards going out nowadays compared to, you know, in times past. And he said it was something similar to now when you go to Little League, you want to give every kid a trophy. Everyone feels special.
Yeah.
Don't hurt anyone's feelings. But that's not the reality. You know what? This is a competition. You know, you're an athlete competing.
Exactly.
When you get your pro card, it should absolutely be
because
earned.
you earned it.
Right.
And you know, the funny thing is, after I won, so I did North Americans was my 6th show, but it was over a 2.5-year period.
But that's 6 shows.
That's 6 shows.
Yeah.
I prepped for like 99% of that time period.
Okay.
And that's a long time. 2.5 years is a long time of your life.
Yeah.
And I had people on social media or just in the NPC Colorado community from where I live, or just in general, say, finally, you did it. Finally, it's about time. I feel you got gypped in the past. I feel like you should have already had it by now. And, you know, I could have said, you know what, you're right. But then there was times where I'd say, honestly, I didn't deserve it. It wasn't my time. I truly believed that at North Americans, I earned that, and that was my moment.
Yeah, you did.
That was honestly, and a lot of people don't know this, that was my first ever first place win. I had never won first out of all the shows that I've done. I only had 1 second place win. I had a 5th place win, a 4th place win, or 2 second place wins, one on the local level. But that was my first ever first place win, my pro win, and my overall win.
Well, that goes to show who you are as a person, your perseverance. You know, it's ironic, it goes back to what we were touching on. For people to say, oh my God, finally, it's been 2.5 years. Guys, 2.5 years is not that long. 2.5 years is not that long at all. You
Especially
know,
when it comes to the sport.
This sport, in any sport, think of a sport. You've got tens of thousands of athletes from all over the country vying for those cards. People too often now come in and say, well, in their first year or two, I needed to get my pro card, or I should have been top 5 at nationals. It's one in 10,000 that's going to happen. You need to put in your work. You need to put in your dues. What was one of the biggest challenges? Now, I'm going to anticipate you're going to say bringing your legs down.
Bingo.
But it was.
I mean, that's what it was. I'm very quad heavy. Even if I go and try to do a workout to focus on my glutes or my calves, or my quads are like, boom, they just blow up. And it's so funny because I would always get feedback, and feedback's great, bring down your muscularity. Feedback's great, bring down your muscularity. I would reach out to Sandy knowing she's probably gets 1,000 emails. And when she reached back out to me after Junior USA, she said to me, love your overall look, just bring your legs down. That was like my aha moment, because it finally resonated with me. That's what I need to do. And I did everything in my power to make that happen. You know, some people are like, how could you have done that? You didn't work out your legs on certain days, you were doing a certain type of cardio, you weren't doing any incline, but that's because I wanted it that bad.
Right.
You know, if you want something, you're gonna do whatever it takes to do it. But yeah, it was the wheels. These wheels.
A bikini girl calling it wheels, guys. You heard it.
That's wheels.
So what do you have planned for 2017?
I mean, I was gonna keep that under wraps. Just kidding.
But we're scooping it.
I know.
We're gonna scoop it.
Hey, you got it first. When I did my other interview, I told everyone what my pro debut was, so I'm totally open to telling. So I sent in a proposal for the Arnold. I know that's really far-fetched, but hey, a girl can dream.
Absolutely.
So, you know, I'm trying for that. So that would be early in March, but if not, I mean, no matter what, I'm doing the Orlando Pro in March.
Okay.
March 17th, I think the date is. So I will be back in Florida, killing it in Orlando.
There you go. And how about from now on, any news that you're gonna all of a sudden surprise everybody with? We want to hear it here first.
Okay, I can promise you, pinky swear, Midwest Muscle Report hears it first.
We get the scoop,
You got
guys.
the pinky swear.
You got it. Well, you know, it was great catching up with you. You got tons of personality. You're an extremely nice person. You're extremely good looking.
Thank
You
you.
have a bright future. We hope to follow you more. Look out for a training video from her coming soon and any updates. And hopefully she's at the Arnold. And if not, we will see her in Orlando.
See me in Orlando.
You got it.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Ashley, Mandus, Midwest Muscle Report, we're out.